So I decided to make this video because I'm probably in the same exact situation you are right now in, or maybe you were in a week ago or a month ago, and that situation is where you're confused, you're a bit stuck, you don't really know where to go or what to do. You're in this like messed up phase where, oh, should I do this or should I do that better? And this is not the first time I've been going through a phase like that, and I just want to kind of clarify that if you haven't started a business yet, or you're trying to reach that specific goal, be prepared to be confused and be jumbled up, kind of not know where to go, what to do, because there's going to be times where you're going to be like, oh, everything's going well, I think I know what I'm doing, and then there's going to be like a week where you're like, fuck, what's next? And I'll be honest with you, right now I'm getting mentored and I'm still confused. I still don't know where I'm heading and what should I do. That's why right now I've stopped YouTube for a little bit, because I'm trying to focus on something else. But then I'm like, hold on, I've been doing YouTube for like a year now. Why did I stop if I'm coming back to YouTube? And then I'm like in this kind of mental state where, fuck, what should I do next? What is the best option? What is gonna get me better results? And honestly, it's a phase where you just kind of have to go with the flow and I guess stick to your strongest hand and do as you feel is going to be better for you. And for me, I've decided, it's a bit of a weird one, but I decided to do both, and not in a way which I'll do stick to both 100%, but it's going to be like a 50-50. Just like, if you don't know, Elon Musk, when he kind of sold PayPal and made hundreds of millions, he initially he was in this same exact situation where he was like, fuck, what should I do? Because he invested in both Tesla and SpaceX, and he didn't know which one to stick to, and he only had this like not a lot of money left, and he had to put the rest of that money into one company. And for him, obviously, it was much harder than for me. For me, it's just, I'm not on that type of level. But for him, it was much harder because he had to choose which company should die and which company should grow. And I think the important lesson is just, you should take is, sometimes you just have to take the risk of, choosing a certain company which you think will do better, or if not, take, kind of just gamble and do both companies or both businesses, but kind of separate that time that you have so that you put effort into both companies pretty much the same time. Because when you do one company a lot, then the other one, or like one business you focus a lot, and then the other one you kind of don't do as much time, there's not really a point, because that business is going to start growing down. But if you kind of do that 50-50 and you stick to both and you stay consistent, obviously it's going to be much harder than choosing one company. But if you stick to two and you kind of perform the best you can in both separate businesses, you should succeed with it. Liam Gadget, but he focused on SMMA, which is a social media marketing agency, and he's done that on the side, and also he grew a YouTube channel. And I'm kind of trying to do the same thing, where I'm learning how to do fitness coaching, and then I'm kind of trying to balance that with my YouTube channel, because I'm obviously growing. I don't want to waste all that time that I spent growing this channel and just let it go to waste. So I'm going to try and kind of balance it and spend 50% of this, 50% of that, so both can grow together, instead of 60% of this, 40% of that, because it's just not, there's not really a point if you're not going to put the same amount of effort in another business, because that business is going to die off. You might as well focus on the other 100%, because if you feel like, oh, but in this business is a bit better than that one, then bro, go for the better one. But if you feel like, okay, I think both of them are the best and both are going to benefit me in the long term, go for both. You shouldn't always actually choose that singular business. Sometimes it's better to do both, because that other one could help you and kind of push you with that other business. Just like, for example, YouTube, like I'm doing right now, I'm focused on fitness coaching. YouTube is going to help me, I'm going to grow my YouTube, I'm going to learn coaching, and YouTube is going to help me get more, coaching clients. So it's a win-win. You have to understand that, if you want to do both, they have to benefit you, and obviously it's going to take a lot more of your time, but in the long term, it should put you in a much more bigger advantage. I don't really see the point of doing multiple things, because then you're not focusing. When you do a certain thing, if you want to succeed in it 100%, you have to put all your focus in, or unless that other thing, those two certain things are going to help you benefit, both ways. Maybe, for example, gym and football. Gym is going to help you build strength and speed. Football, you're going to learn obviously football. So like gym kind of gives that extra boost, extra advantage, extra benefit to you. So it's good to kind of have two stuff, but they should both benefit each other, instead of one is a complete different thing to the other, if that makes sense. So you don't want to do football and then basketball at the same time, because you're gonna have to choose one eventually, and it's gonna probably take you longer to catch up to other people if you focus on both, and then you kind of have to give, for example, basketball away and focus on football. You're gonna have to catch up. It's gonna take you more time. So yeah, if you're confused, just do a calculative gamble. I don't know why I'm saying gamble, but just kind of think it through and understand which option is better for you, and which one you feel more comfortable with and you think will help you in the long term. And hopefully, that will turn out to be the best decision you've ever made. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some sort of value from this video, and yeah, please like, subscribe and comment what shall I post on the next video. Thank you for watching.